What up, fight fans? Is your boy Joel here. I'm here to discuss the interesting fight between Pascal, Jean Pascal, the Haitian-based Canadian, versus the American Philadelphia fighter Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins. This is an interesting fight. I won't talk about the drug testing and none of that because I discussed that in another video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. This should be an interesting fight because of the first fight. The first one was entertaining. It wasn't it wasn't a barn burner. It wasn't fight of the year kind of counter, but it was a good fight. It was a solid fight. Bernard Hopkins gets dropped twice. First one is a little shaky. He got hit in the back of the head, and should have counted, but it did. So, but after that, I felt after the fourth, fifth round, whatever, Pascal seemed to tire, and Hopkins took advantage of that. Hopkins was fighting him, and then he ended up beating him. In my opinion, I felt he won the first fight. I felt he scored more points. I felt he fought more effectively than Pascal. And Pascal looked gassed out, looked tired, and So when it comes to this fight, I think that Pascal. Well, first of all, that I hate to state the obvious, but he has to get in better condition if he wants to win this fight. Because the way he fought against Chad Dawson was bounce around, jab, jab, move around, come in, throw two, three punches, and then jump out, then bounce around and do the same. I know this is a different fight, but at the end of the day, Hopkins is still a defensive fighter. A lot of people, they hear his mouth and they're like, oh, this guy's going to come in and knock everybody out. He's never been like that. He's always been a fighter that, fights defensively, fights smart, and yeah. So when, for Pascal to win this fight, he has to attack early because we all know, well, I don't know if we all know, but I know that Hopkins is a slow starter because he likes to preserve his energy for the later rounds. He did it in the Calzaghe fight. He did that in both Jermaine Taylor fights. And he did it in the Pascal fight. He's a slow starter. So if you jump on him early, get those early rounds. And by getting those early rounds, hit him to the body, hit him to the head, hit him anywhere. Hit him. Make him wear down. So that way when the later rounds come and you're tiring, he's equally tired because you have hit him. Believe me, getting hit does tire you out, especially to the body. So in order for Pascal to win, he has to attack the body early and attack with a lot of frequency, a lot consistency. For Hopkins to win this fight, he has to come in good condition and start a little earlier. He can't give away those early rounds like he usually does. He usually gives up those early rounds, which works against him. Works against him in the later rounds. But I mean, decisions. That's why when he felt he won both Jermaine Taylor fights and he felt he won the Calzaghe fights. Those were close fights, but they wouldn't have been close had he fought like how he fought the last rounds, the first four or five rounds. So if he starts off fast and fights effectively like he does, crowds Jean Pascal, I think he should be able to win this fight. That being said, I'm picking Bernard Hopkins again. I picked him to win the first fight. I felt he won the first fight, and I don't see why pick another one. Why pick against him again? He's definitely one of the only thing, if he's slowed down in any kind of way, he's gonna lose the fight. this fight, I really do. Everybody's picking Hopkins like myself, but I really would not be shocked if Jean Pascal won this fight. Jean Pascal is a real talented fighter, Just he just needs to, if he could keep just with him having the condition to go all 12 rounds and being good and not having to lean on the ropes and hold his hands up and dance around to survive a round because he's so gassed out. I believe he'll win this fight. But the thing is, I'm not willing to sacrifice my pick by hoping he's going to come in condition and come in, do a lot of cardio and stuff like that. I'm not going to sacrifice my pick on that. So I know Hopkins is going to come in shape. I'm not sure if he's going to start off fast, but I'm pretty sure he'll have the same game plan and he'll do what he's supposed to do, which is crowd Jean Pascal, get inside, which he's so good at. Use his head to pressure him and keep him in the corner or keep him on the ropes, bang the body, and yeah, basically. So I'm picking Hopkins by decision. In a close fight, in a real good fight too. I'm picking Hopkins, and I won't be surprised if Jean Pascal wins. All right, peace.